Okay, so I wanted to give a quick update on how everything was going. And right now, so far, the only thing that was like a success was this Strokes purple sweet potato that I got from Whole Foods, and it's got tons of growth. So this one did really good. Unfortunately, the Okinawan sweet potato that I bought on Amazon, nothing happened to it. So I don't know, maybe that's a root. I don't know. It's been in here for a while. And then these two from Fraser Farms, these organic ones, there's a few roots, but no slips being produced. And then this horseradish I actually did get at Fraser Farms, and I planted some of this out in the yard, and I decided to try doing kind of like the same as the sweet potato method, and there's tons of growth, which is super exciting. Also, my taro that I planted outside, I don't know what's going on with that, but look, there's little baby taro leaves on there. I think that is just so cute. And these have just been hanging out right here on my windowsill, and yeah, that's super exciting. Okay, so my indoor grow station, I've got the purple basil's doing really good. This is the tarragon. Oh wow, the tarragon's doing really good. Yeah, chamomile sage. This is very interesting. These are the snapdragons that I had outside, which they look very terrible, probably because of the weather. It's been between 45 and like 75 degrees. I pinched those ones outside, and I grabbed the ones that I pinched and I put them in some water and then let them get a few roots. And then I put them in just this thing of soil, and these look better than any of the snapdragons I've started, and these came from the tops of the ones that I pinched. So I think that is super interesting. This is the stock. We've got some cilantro back here, some basil, some red shiso. And then the peppers are looking really good. These are actually looking better than the ones outside, and they are still in the 3/4 inch soil blocks. These are snapdragons that we started from seed, parsley. These are some dahlias from seed that I started from Floret. And then over here we've got some celosia, and my dahlia experiment is actually working. So the dahlias that I attempted to pre-sprout, they actually have a couple sprouts on there, and my Lysianthus is still going really, really slow. And then these are my plants that are kind of struggling out here. These are the ones that I started in these larger containers that I had to retire outside because they're taking up too much space. So these, for instance, are the snapdragons that I pinched and that I put in the inside that look like they're huge and they're looking beautiful. So I think that indoors is just a little bit better this time of year. Yeah, the peppers are looking good, but they're just taking a really long time to kind of do anything. And then I really need to put my tomatoes out. I've just been kind of procrastinating on them, but hopefully we'll get that done soon. The asters are looking great, and then these are actually sunflowers that they're kind of getting a little big, and I need to plant those as well. I planted a bunch of my melons, cucumbers, and beans and pumpkins outside. They all have been eaten by birds or slugs or snails, and now they're kind of not looking that great. Also, the beans that I started, those have pretty much been eaten, so that was not exactly a success. And then I also planted out some of my flowers. All right, and then yesterday I planted all of these cosmos that we started from seed right here, and they are looking good. It doesn't look like anything has gotten to them. And then I did plant some zinnias over here that are looking a little rough. We'll see what happens with them. Looks like they already got eaten. Some of them already got eaten by some birds. So over here, this is where we planted all of our zinnias a few weeks ago. And as you can see, they've been munched on. I don't know if they're probably not gonna make it. I could put like Sluggo or something down to help with the pest pressure, but for now, I'm just kind of testing things. So that's my teddy bear sunflower, and it looks like the teddy bear sunflowers are really the only thing that kind of made it in that last round of planting. The peony that I actually put in this pot is looking kind of good, so we'll see what happens with her. Okay, so out here, this is the lettuce that we planted out, that we started out in the soil blocks, and they are looking really good, probably because they're in this little container and they don't have a whole lot of pest issues like slugs or snails. So it's looking really good. So these orange poppies I sprinkled wildflower seeds 2 seasons ago, and they're totally multiplying. So that's so exciting. I'm gonna try and weed whack around them so that they can continue to spread year after year. But that is just so exciting. And then over here, this is fun. This is like a little Easter egg hunt. After I weed whacked, there's all of these little passion fruits. So I'm just gonna throw these over and then I'll collect them later on. Fuji's gonna think it's a ball, but that's okay. Oh. I might try and hand pull around this because like these are poppies. So maybe I'll just try and hand pull these guys. Okay, so the weeds have gotten very out of hand here, and it's just kind of gotten away from us. So I'm gonna try. The other day I came out here and I weed whacked all of this, and I'm very afraid that there's like snakes in here, and I don't have any shoes that fit me right now. So I'm just gonna try and tackle this right now.